Hey, what is going on, guys? This is going to be a quick little review from my perspective. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Brian Olenek, and going to be a little review on my experience with a water restoration business. Some people also like to call it a water damage construction business because you literally go into people's homes and commercial buildings, residential or commercial, whatever you prefer, and you clean up after water damage, and the whole idea is to stop the water damage where it is. You can also, if you're not like a plumber, you can do third-party resources. All right, you can contract out plumbers with your business, all right, as a third party, and you can get them to do the repairs, and then you can, or the repairs on the pipage, all right, and then you can do the repairs on like drywall and installation, all right, if that's kind of your forte and that's what you want to do. That's what I did. That's what I did when it came to this, and it was a simple business to start. I mean, I just started putting up job ads on Craigslist, and I started going to Craigslist and looking for people who were already doing construction jobs on buildings, all right, people who are not doing new developments, but people who are also renovating homes, okay, and I would just get in contact with the contractors there. I would ask if they needed any help with certain things like water restoration, water damage, and I was partnered up with someone who was doing this, and that's the approach we took. So we just did like Craigslist and social media, which was pretty simple. But I will tell you this, even though it can be that simple in a very broad contextual way of explaining it, dealing with some of the mold, alright, dealing with wearing a respirator, a mask, the goggles, dealing with cleaning up some of the disgustingness of it, I'm just telling you, it can literally give you headaches. That happened to me a lot, to the point where mentally it just wasn't doing things properly for me, alright, and healthy wise, it was diminishing my health, to be honest with you. Breathing in some of that, the spurs and stuff, even with the masks on, it was just crazy. And I ended up quitting that business model because it was dealing with those things. And I already knew that, but I'm just telling you, even at first it can be exciting being your own boss doing that, but if you're looking at this for similar reasons why I had looked at it, to start a simple business to make money, I would strongly throw your way before you consider taking this on, which you can do it in essence the way I just described to you. You can go to Craigslist and start posting things and connecting with people who are doing not newly developed residential and commercial buildings, but people who are renovating things, who are looking for renovation help, and then you can connect with those people. So you can do that in a sense, but before you take that on, if you're looking at it for similar reasons why I looked at it, I've got a lead on it, throw your way. You can take it or leave it, but my story and experience with this goes back just the last year when I quit doing that, and I came across an individual who was making more money every month than I was making in like 2 years, which is not average or typical, and they're doing this, building a business without dealing with mold or respirators or supplies and equipment and cleaning utensils, and because they weren't dealing with that, I began to model and copy them. They were building a business, a multiple six-figure income business on the internet. It's not the only way to go, but because they were doing this without that, I was immediately attracted to what they were doing. They're actually traveling, building a business at the same time, having a life, and in less than 90 days after that point, I created for myself a full-time income working part-time. Haven't looked back since, was able to put the businesses off to the side that I've been running for the last like 2.5, 3 years, quit corporate America, and I share that with you because if you're looking at this to build a business, to have time, freedom, flexibility, leverage, same reason why I looked at it, and to just be your own boss, not work for another person, have less financial stress, I would strongly encourage you, learn to build a business on the internet where you don't have to deal with some of the hassles and the headaches that are associated with other types of business models. Learn to build a business in a way that can really, truly create time freedom, leverage, flexibility. Alright, so that's my tip. If you have questions, comment below. I really hope you got value out of this from a business perspective in this review. If you'd like to learn more information about building an income and business online from home, I figured in addition to this video, I'd drop a little link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. That's to my site. You can actually grab a training there from exact step-by-step process that I learned how to do this and how you can do it too. And I'll also introduce you there to my good friend and mentor who shared this with me just 1.5 years back. So appreciate you. It's been fun. I'll see you regardless if you connect with me or not on the beaches of the world, and take care.